Welcome back. This is my name's Dominic Dudley, and this is Trace Fahey piano, and we are today playing the second movement of the Opus 5 Number 2 Cello Sonata for piano and cello. Obviously, the reason for that is the piano part is really interesting and important. It's 3 different lines, and we are also doing it. This sonata was written in 1796, which is quite early in Beethoven's career. And he was at the court of Wilhelm II, and it was written for a cellist who was Duport. There were 2 brothers there, and one of them taught the king, and the other one was like a virtuoso cello player, and that's how Beethoven and this guy Duport played it together the first couple of times. Then 3 years later in Vienna, Dragonetti was there at the invitation of Haydn, and he happened to meet up with Beethoven, and in a classic encounter he played it through with Beethoven on the piano, and rumour has it, according to the Elgar book, this is actually the bass that was used in the meeting, which is kind of incredible. So it's for sale at the moment, but actually I just think it's incredible that this might actually even possibly be the instrument that was done, you know, in this meeting with Beethoven playing the piano and on the double bass with Dragonetti playing it. It's just an awesome thing. So we'll talk a little bit about the sonata. This is probably the first sonata that was written ever for piano and cello equal lines. Normally before this it would have been a continuo line. So now you've got more of a solo line, and the piano also had solo lines. So you've got 2 lines essentially in the piano. Would you say that?
It's real chamber music, actually. Yeah.
I mean, would you consider the 2 lines in the left hand and right hand, or would you consider it kind of, you know?
It's just very active in both hands, and you know, the textures of it, there's a lot of tremolando, which technically is quite demanding, but he actually used that sort of writing as well in his piano sonatas, the Opus 2 piano sonatas, which would have been, you know, right before this. So this was what he was thinking of at the time, obviously.
Yeah, and also in his first symphony, which came out a couple of years after that, he had a lot of this sforzando kind of accents, quirky accents that hopefully we tried to bring out in when we played it through. But those quirky accents, they've been in the first couple of piano sonatas as well.
They are, yeah, and that would have been, I mean, the thing is that I think that's one of the things that would have differentiated Beethoven from Haydn and Mozart, were these sudden accents and subito pianos and things like that, you know, they rarely did. Well, Haydn certainly probably didn't, but Mozart didn't very much either. So it was very much a Beethoven kind of, you know, identity, sort of leitmotif.
And it's kind of like real proper chamber music, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's kind of like very...
You really get your teeth into it.
And you really get stuck into the details as well. And it's fascinating work on it as a bass player with a fantastic pianist as well. So
thank you.
Hopefully you'll enjoy it.